I just sit down to write a poem, will the lyrical juices just start flowing? Or will I get stuck in the third line with my rhythmic mojo down? If I can get over this initial hurdle, could my poetic milk still curdle? Or will I cream it and continue for many pages like an Indian menu? I've got this far, so on I'll go. A poem about a poetry, even though I don't really have a theme. And still don't, or so it seems. Can I get through another verse? Or will a lack of theme me curse? I can but proceed, and so I will, without an oral contraceptive. It's now verse 3 and I'm still in the game. To end it here would be such a shame. So onwards and upwards until conclusion. It's not my only artistic delusion. I've been a muso for 30 years. A bit of cash and meals and beers. You'd think by now I would have broken through, but in hearing my name, people still ask, who? You know your man, with the ears. Ah, Baldy, Lofty, yep, that's him. Maybe this rhyming lark is my thing. 3 verses down and still I sing. And just think how much easier it would be if I had a subject for my poetry, still laying it down through verse 4. Eminem would have dropped his mic on the floor, but I'm still spitting. Somebody stop me. A poem about nothing like Seinfeld on TV. Shit, wait a minute, I think I'm waning. That line about Seinfeld was hardly rhyming. Oh, neither was that, come to think of it. How could I be so stupid to think that I could just sit down to write a poem like Heaney or Yeats? I'm so below them. I guess that I'll just finish it here. Yet another poem that no one will hear. I'm sorry, I can't quit when I'm behind. I started so I'll finish like Mastermind. A 2-page poem about nothing at all. I knocked it times 6 without any alcohol. I have to say that it's given me a thirst to write a bit more, but maybe thirst. I'll take our dog Jessie out for a walk, because she's been lying around here since 8 o'clock. Get up the hill, you girl, you. Get him behind. Get him behind. That's it, you girl, you. A great wild walk way up the hill, and then back down like Jack and Jill. I can now return to my poetry. If I can just think of what next to say, it's not about syllables, it's all about timing, making sure 2 words are rhyming, and talking fast to squeeze some lines in, or stop a short like this one. To start by saying I don't have a theme, it's disingenuous if you know what I mean. My theme it is quite clear to see. My theme is about writing poetry. I'm not an expert, but I'm figuring out how some rappers can seem genius as they spout about this and that and hoes and bitches. Sometimes their spouting has me in stitches because they can talk some shite, but as long as it rhymes, they can say what they like 1,000 times, not realising that they can sound like dicks when they're rapping about bitches and their own pricks. I won't fall into that trap. I've got no interest in misogynist rap. I'm just writing a poem about working it out, how I can slam and know what it's about. I think I'm safe to continue with my plan, because no one will ever know, because no one knows who I am. What if Stephen Hawking is a real Slim Shady, but no one will ever know because he can't stand up. Can't stand up, can't stand up, can't stand up. I stole that line from comments on YouTube. It was Drake and M in Detroit without Ice Cube. The crowd went wild for a couple of rappers. Rhyme Zone tells me that that rhymes with crappers. But back, my friends, to the job in hand. I got a bit distracted, please don't reprimand. I'm back now rhyming about what I don't know about poems and slams and rhyming, although I can't claim to have it sussed. It's my first real slams, so I must try to figure out just what I'm doing and what in God's name I'm pursuing. Is it rap or poetry? What's the difference? Well, in looking it up, there is an inference that they're one and the same. But rap is dope and poetry is for older folk. Folk that were educated in Dickinson and Owen and Blake and Ginsberg and Dylan and Byron, not this modern raps of B.I.G., Shakur, Nash, Kanye and Jay-Z. Can I just sit on the fence in this one? I see both sides, so my supposition is that William Shakespeare in his time was the Eminem of rap and rhyme, and even Heaney, spitting the road to Derry, was echoing Yeats and the Fiddler of Dooney. Poets totally committed to what they believe in, like Dre, Rakim and Gil Scott-Heron. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. There were great Christian rappers on Queen Street on Friday. They were rapping about how Kanye had nothing on Yahweh. I loved their energy and what they had to say, but the cops decided that they couldn't stay. They were creating a disturbance and getting in the way, and somebody complained apparently. Well, who complained? That old tactic's well known. Everyone's having a good time. Just leave them alone. As I conclude, I'm surprised I've breached 15 verses without being impeached, like Trump should be for his stupid cry for Bergdahl, who served his country to die, for what seems to me to be a temporary bout of insanity. But that's another poem that I'll drop soon. Until then, I'll just conclude with boom. Boom.